What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 268. We do not have any sponsors for today's episode, but if you have a business or something you want to promote, hit me up. Let's work. Well, we can get that done. Today, our guest is Tristan Kelly, or, if you know him by T. Kelly. It's my boy. He's one of my oldest friends, and he's currently the bass player for the band Shallowater. If you haven't heard of them, go check them out, man. They're doing some good things out there in Houston, and they're really coming up in the music industry. Check them out. Shout out to the boy. We had a good time talking about old things and music in general. Other than that, if you guys are new or you want to support the Snake Pit, please hit the subscribe button. It's a free and easy way to support us. Check us out on Apple, Spotify. Hit the rate, review. Leave an honest review. Share this post. Do anything you can. It's all free. It's a great way to support. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/SnakePitStudios. There's a $1 tier where we post weekly conversation pits. We listen to music and we talk about, what's going on in life. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the episode and thank you so much.
Kind of like trying to
I ain't seen him in a long time. We're here with T. What do you go by in the streets? T. Kelly? Do the Houston people know you by T. Kelly or what?
Absolutely not.
Tristan Kelly?
Yeah, but you can call me T. Kelly.
T.
Only
Kelly?
you though.
Can you move that mic? You can.
Here?
Yeah, there you go.
Hell yeah.
I feel like this podcast is going to save America. This is what this podcast is going to do.
If anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be us.
It's going to be you, man.
Oh God.
Oh, man. Yeah, we were reminiscing about some old friends. We don't have to bring up names, but boy, we've known some interesting people in the past. God damn.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we've met everybody in Lubbock that ever did anything.
I'm pretty shocked none of them are dead.
Is it?
Or have been.
Is there somebody dead?
That were killed.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
Yeah.
That were killed because
Yeah.
there were some crazy things, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking of some.
It's just weird when you think about all this, how reckless we were.
Yeah.
Not giving a fuck.
Yeah, dude, we didn't care about shit.
Because I was thinking about Jen had some Edgars breaking in around her neighborhood.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking about how funny it would have been if I was like leaving her house and they beat me up and you see me on camera getting beat up.
Yeah, no, for like a week and a half. Okay, so it is February.
It's 19, Joey D's birthday.
Okay, well, it's February 19th, 2024, and my car has been broken into 4 times since the new year.
Nice.
And I have a Ring camera. And between me and my neighbor who have told about my car getting broken into, we have both put our Ring cameras in action, and we have caught this little group of Edgars that is going around fucking it up.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, and they're kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I had to call the cops on them the other day because I was just like, man, it's my shit, you know what I mean? But I felt bad calling the cops because I was like, these kids are gonna fuck up. But no.
Oh yeah, that was my whole point. Like, imagine like they run up on the wrong
Roy.
person,
Yeah,
and they get killed, and then
Yeah.
they're fucking little kids, and some dude don't play about that and just shoots them.
I mean, dude, we used to fucking pull up with some fucking idiots and do stupid shit. Like, but
That's
we
what I
were just,
mean.
but we were just like the only smart ones in the fucking group because somehow, I don't know. I never got arrested, but
Yeah, it sucks.
but just doing stupid shit. You got to be smart enough to fucking, I don't know when to fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm
chill.
saying. Like, everybody deserves like a once get out of jail.
Yeah.
If it's nothing like too violent,
Yeah.
you should,
Yeah, for sure.
But we literally know somebody who's like a recidivist. Is that the word?
Yeah.
He's been to jail. He's our age, 20-something times.
20-something
No
times.
shit, like 27 fucking. Like every year he was going to jail.
Yeah, I still check it every once in a while. I'll look up his name and just,
Jesus.
yeah.
What are the crimes? Are they like DUIs?
Dude,
or
most of them are
drugs?
just fucking contempt of court.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, so many of them, it's like it'll be like 9 charges, and it's just like every fucking drug charge you can have.
Yeah.
It's like if you're moving like small amounts.
It's he's not violent. It started like in high school with drugs, and it
Okay.
just kept going in violation of probation
Yeah.
probably, and
Yeah.
didn't go to court.
Yeah, it's mainly like after that, I'd say probably 15 of them are just contempt of court. But
I think I heard him tell a story that like the week he got out of jail, his brother got into a fight, and he had a backpack full of drugs.
No.
His
brother. Okay, so he got out of jail. It was his 21st birthday, and he was trapping like hard, and he had a fucking backpack just full of like Zans. It was the Zandemic at the time. They had Zans,
Yeah.
weed, fucking coke, stupid shit. Just like just a walking felony. And he walked up to Clouseau's with his older brother, and they wouldn't let him in with a backpack. So then his older brother fought the bouncer, and then cops showed up and arrested his ass. Look inside the fucking bag and all that shit.
Yeah, just shit like that.
Yeah, so it was his
And
bag.
he's not in prison?
No, that's the.
He's another
Yeah.
story. He just gets lucky.
Yeah, he just got lucky like almost 30 times.
Like he'll beat like you have like a certain period where you can't get in trouble. Like right after that period, he's back.
It'll
and
be
he's
like 4 days after his grace
it's
period.
shit like that.
I remember I went to a movie and I saw him at the arcade at the movies playing video games, playing Galaga. I was like, dude, I thought you were in jail. He's like, oh, I only got to be in jail 2 days a week.
No,
Weekender, huh?
I have a client like that. Like every time I see her, I'm like, "You're still out?" Like,
Yeah.
I can say this now because it's been like 6 years or so. So she was a walk-in, and I was doing her hair color, and she was brunette, and she asked me to like blonde her out, like on some like, bitch, I don't want to look the same when I walk out. And I'm like, I got you. It's this much, whatever. So I'm doing her hair, and I'm like more than halfway through it, and she's like, "Do you know who I am?" And I was like, "No, I don't know who you are." Like, you know. And then she's like, "You haven't seen me on the news or TV?"
Oh God.
And I was like, "No. Like, what do you do?" And she was like, "I almost killed my husband the other day."
Oh shit.
And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "You didn't see me on the police standoff on TV?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, I was like, "Well, I guess what happened?" Because she said that she just got bailed out, and so she was getting her hair done in hopes of like people wouldn't be fucking with her, because she was just kind of like, I don't want people to know who I am.
Oh, she got bailed out. I
But
thought
she
was on the road.
literally tells you.
Yes, but like on
what
some
the
like bragging
fuck?
shit. So, anyways,
Oh my God.
her husband and her best friend were fucking. She finds out, and so she tells me her husband owns an auto body shop, and she literally transparently tells me, "I took the gun from the house because I had intentions of killing my husband at his shop." So
Wow.
she just straight up was going to do that, goes to the shop, pistol whips him instead, doesn't shoot him, but she pistol whips him, and she knocks him out. So she's like, "I thought I killed him because of he just," you know what I mean? And she like broke his nose, so his shit was all bloody. And so that's what she thought. Ends up, the police obviously come. She's like fleeing from the police on foot, and then she was gonna try and like kill herself by like cop, essentially.
Wow.
Yeah, suicide by cop.
Yeah, and they just like tased her ass.
Damn.
They tased her, locked
she
her up.
Man, she can't do shit, huh?
They tased her, locked her up, and then her husband bailed her
I was
out.
about to ask, did he bail her out?
Yeah, and so hours later, I'm done checking her out, and she's like, "Let me go get my husband to come check out." Her husband comes in, and his shit is like cracked from like all right here, and she's like behind him, and she's like out of my element in that
Yeah.
way. Like I don't like ever shrink myself, but I just knew I did not belong there. I belong with my middle class people. I always just I find my middle class, and I just like those are my friends.
Like, yeah, we all live in the East End, which is like the like historically like Hispanic neighborhood, and it's like becoming like a little gentrified, and like I'm realizing like, oh
Are
shit,
you seeing it
we
happen?
did that. Like,
Oh,
we're the white guys that
no.
moved in, but
no.
but it's still like relatively cheap, and everyone's just really fucking cool. There's like a lot of artists that live out there, so it's definitely like our people, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really sick.
I saw an article today that Texas is the #1 growing state.
Mm-hmm.
It said
Yeah.
I
like
believe it.
Houston in particular, and Austin, of course.
Yeah, because like Houston, like, I don't know, this is just like what I've seen, so it's probably not a significant amount, but a lot of people from Austin that have been living in Austin for a very long time are not liking Austin anymore, and they're just moving to Houston. So they want to live in a big city in Texas, and they don't want to go to fucking San Antonio, you know, so they go to Houston.
Would you ever live in Austin?
Fuck no.
I want to. I want to go to. No, I want to live in like South, like New Braunfels area.
I mean, I like living in Houston because I just go 2.5 hours, I'm in Austin.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. It's like going to Amarillo, you know?
Is Dallas like the midway point?
I don't know. I think Dallas
Between
is still
here
like
and Houston?
4. I think I think it's like 4 hours away.
I hate
And
that
isn't like
fucking
Dallas
city.
like more
Oh,
out of the way for y'all?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love shitting on Fort Worth. Is cool. Downtown Dallas
Yeah,
the people there.
I'm good, bro.
They're,
Everyone I know from Dallas is a fucker.
And a lot of people here go to Dallas.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, dude, because Lubbock feels like a Dallas suburb just dropped in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know? So it makes sense why they want to go to Dallas.
Frisco used to feel like Lubbock before it got all crazy and huge. Yeah.
No, I learned this the other day. Like, the inner city Houston is the size of Lubbock, and like that like makes so much sense to me now because like I live in the inner city of Houston, and like everything's like 20 minutes away. You know, like even though I'm living in a big city, it feels pretty small and like pretty tight knit community. And then like somebody told me, he's like, yeah, it's the exact size of Lubbock, 300,000 people. And I was like, oh shit! Like it was like
so everything else is just like suburbs.
not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like fucking like Houston's like city limit makes no fucking sense. You go all the way out to Humboldt, like an hour and 40 away, and then that's where it ends. You know, and it's like like 4 million people live in Houston, but really, it's probably like 2. You know, because just those city limits are so fucking out there. They want all that tax money.
Damn. Do you live near a Buc-ee's?
No, because I live in the city, I don't live near Buc-ee's. Like, I guess I drive by a Buc-ee's on the way to Galveston, but I don't go to Galveston because I don't fuck with the dirty ass.
You don't like the Mexicans?
I don't fuck with the beach down there, bro. It's fucking gross.
The beach has always been nasty.
It's
out
nasty as fuck.
What is the place? Port Aransas, I think is what it's called. That's like the place to go.
I've been meaning to go down to Corpus Christi. I haven't been back there since I was fucking living there when I was a little kid. So I've been meaning to go over there. But I haven't
Apparently you ain't missing much.
Apparently not.
Probably all them fucking illegals living over there now.
No shit.
I don't know.
Is
Just
Corpus in the
there.
news?
No, I mean, well, it's a fucking border town right over there.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to, what's that, Brownwood? I think.
Yeah. Shout out Mexico. Bring them all over. That's what I say. We need them all.
Fuck it. Who gives a fuck?
I love Mexicans.
There you go, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get too consumed by the media, but I do want to go to Mexico. I want to go to Mexico City.
Yeah, I want to go to Mexico City too, but my buddy went out there and played a show a couple months back, and he said even though like, you know, it's Mexico City, it's nice, he still had to get like a guy to like go with him. Like a lot of places
Really?
he went, yeah.
Didn't was it Judiciary or Gatekeeper?
I think they've both been through there.
Well, they did a little Mexico tour, which was I was like, border towns too. I was like, what the fuck? You're just driving over in Mexico, I guess.
Nah, dude. Well, one of Blake's homies moved to El Paso, and he has family in Juarez, and he was texting us like, bro, y'all could play a show in Juarez. Like, I'll go with y'all. I'll like y'all. And I was like,
Juarez is a
absolutely
wild-
the
That might
fuck
be the worst
not.
city
Yeah.
to go to.
Yeah, Blake
no.
was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. But I was like, absolutely not,
What was it,
bro.
2 years ago?
Dude, yeah.
I stayed in a hotel in El Paso 2 years ago.
Oh,
It was so weird to see from the window of the hotel a difference in being born on one side and compared to the other.
Yeah.
It was so fucking weird. It was almost like, no disrespect, like slums almost. Like,
Yeah.
No, it's exactly what it is.
I mean,
Like-
dude.
And that's like anytime you pass like into Mexico, like it is painfully obvious it's a whole different world. As soon as you cross that border, it's a different life, a different world, a different livelihood. I went to Juarez when I was like 4. Fucking scariest trip of my life. But cool as fuck. I got a cool Mexican Barbie out of it.
Yeah, and like
She had olive skin like me.
But like in like the even like the early like 90s and like late 80s and shit, like my dad would go out to fucking Juarez and just get fucked up and like walk back.
I have so many clients that are like older and they're like, oh my God, it was the best thing. You would just go to Mexico because you can go drink at 18, go clubbing, and then just come back. And I'm like, y'all are
Tammy.
so crazy.
Yeah,
Tammy tells us, she said they'd go buy beer there because it was a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Just like nothing.
That's
It's
wild.
fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not going to fucking play Juarez. There are parts of Houston I don't go to. I'm not going to fucking Juarez, bro. Fuck that.
Or the danger spots.
In Houston? Fucking
Everywhere?
Yeah, everywhere. They're everywhere. That's what's fucked up. You go to the north side, you go too far north, it's fucked up. A lot of the south side, like you just go across the bayou from where I live and you're going down OST, Old Spanish Trail, sketch as fuck. Parts of downtown are sketch as fuck. But the thing is they have no zoning laws, so you'll be in a super nice neighborhood and right on the other side of all this shopping area will be like some of the worst parts of the Houston hood you've ever fucking seen. right across the street from University of Houston. It's sketch as fuck. Like, you do not go there. Like, one time, my maps just took me through that neighborhood, and I was just running through stop signs. It was like every time I stopped, people would like be just looking at people on every fucking corner, just looking at me like, what the fuck is this? Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, like people get robbed going to class. University of Houston is right there next to the hood.
Damn.
Yeah. So you can't even, like you can't just like walk around that campus.
I don't even know if Lubbock's I mean, they say it is, but who knows?
I don't know. They say Lubbock's bad, but it's like a per capita thing. You
Yeah.
know, like, I mean, we don't really have that many people. But Houston, when they say it's fucking bad, there's 4 million people out there.
It's too many people, bro.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. But no.
And isn't it like high in like trafficking rates?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, just 'cause it's like a port city.
Port city thing.
Yeah.
In and out.
They can get you on a boat. Lickety split, man.
terrifying.
Fucking quick.
Is that where they ship all the cars when they're stolen
Mm-hmm.
in Houston?
Also, the vintage out there is fucking crazy because all the Goodwills run all their shipments through Houston first. So everything gets run through in Houston before it goes to the rest of the country.
Wow.
So you get your pick of the litter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's there's not a lot of money in selling vintage in person out there because it's just the market's so
It's
flooded.
just accessible, I guess. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
getting like that here.
I mean, yeah. I
It's
mean,
starting to.
for sure. But like there's some things like something that would sell for, I don't know, like a T-shirt that would sell for like $800 out here might get you like $100-$200 in Houston. So that's why, like, I'm working with Roundhouse Vintage, and like we just got out of our storefront we had downtown, and we're gonna be going like pretty much fully online this year.
It's a lot cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a lot cheaper. We can do business. We can do like private shopping stuff, like private appointment stuff, like out of this storage unit we have.
This girl does that here.
Yeah, it's sick. It's way better. Well, I mean, we do want to, because we were known as having like a storefront, and it was a really beautiful space. It used to be an art gallery. It's in this old historic building. Like, we're known for that. We're gonna be getting another spot. We've been looking at places for like past 6 months, but we're gonna be splitting it, like online and storefront.
What's it called?
Roundhouse Vintage.
Yeah, we getting some good shit.
Hell
well,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, everybody went through Houston as well, like the city, like the bands and shit.
Dude, that's mainly who cashes us out is bands in town, and like Hot Mulligan came through and spent like fucking 3 racks, like fucking crazy.
Who's this?
This is some pop punk band. They fucking I don't think they're very good, but they were really nice. Fucking Hollywood Undead came to my store, and I cashed them out too. This fucking crazy. They were actually super nice. I felt so bad for them that they have to go out there and play that
Like,
awful fucking music.
It sucks that y'all are good people because you're so fucking cringy.
Yeah, and they put us on their Instagram story. I was like, bro, don't.
And it's like you're like remove collaborator from post.
Right? Yeah. They asked me if I
Y'all
wanted
are
to be
some
in it.
haters. I fuck with the music. That's how you know it
You're
sucks.
tripping, bro. Daniel Caesar, that rapper, came through with this whole band. Bad Not Good came through. They were super nice. But the storefront we had was right across the street from a really nice hotel. So the really big bands were staying there, and they would come out because it was also a coffee shop and a tattoo shop, and so they would come in for a coffee and come back, buy T-shirts and jackets and shit. It was
That's cool.
You know, I never want a pocket watch, but I see like even here like the prices that are sold, the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, god damn, you guys got money like that, motherfucker. Did you see on my story today the boat price?
Yeah.
Those boats sell, dude. Because I clean up Family Power and Sports.
Mhm.
$200,000 boats.
Fuck.
And they do like a thing every February, and they'll have a whole lot full of boats sold by the end of the month. Like, I'm like, where the fuck is money real?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like,
for
god
real.
damn, bro.
I know, man.
But I'm like, shit. God bless. 'Cause,
Mhm.
like, you gotta make your money with some of these things. I'm like, fuck.
Mhm.
I don't think I'll spend $100. I don't think I'll ever spend $100 on a hat. I don't think I can. Like, maybe a shirt.
A cowboy hat?
No, like one of these.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh yeah, cowboy hat. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like a vintage hat. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dude, the more I got into vintage, and I'm still into it, the less I the more I'm like into the actual industry of it, the less of it like I care, like, because it's just, I don't know, especially like it became like a numbers game for me out in Houston. And you know, like we weren't selling anything that I liked. We were selling a bunch of bullshit. You know, just like t-shirts. Like fucking flipping a SeaWorld t-shirt for $20 does not feel good. Like that's just it. You know, like fucking it feels like flipping patties at fucking McDonald's. It's nicer.
Real?
Yeah, it's nicer for sure. I'm get to fucking be on my laptop playing Pokemon all fucking day, making money. But yeah, it's not like something I'm like super passionate about. Like I'm never gonna be passionate about NASCAR tees and fucking Dallas
How's
Cowboys.
it going, man?
90s shit. Like I just don't care, you know. But like a really nice, like well-made 1940s like fucking like fur-lined coat, you know, it's like that's the shit I really care about.
Quality shit.
Yeah, and you know, it's stuff that's stood the test of time, and like people still use that shit as like references for like their like brands. That like Polo Ralph Lauren goes to vintage shops. They have people that go to vintage shops, buy shit, and they use it as reference for pieces that they put out.
I saw something like that about like the classic trench coat cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really hard to be like reproduced because I guess like these like modern designers don't cut their trench coats the same. So that's why these like old coats from like the 70s and 80s are so sought after, because the way they hang on the body versus these new fast fashion ones.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, I went down a little rabbit hole
I need
like
a
that.
good trench coat.
Yeah, dude, fucking, I got a Korean War era military trench coat. It's made out of like this old like wool military blanket material. The thing's like 25 pounds, bro. It's fucking sick. I never get to wear it in Houston, but like I can't ever get rid of it. I fucking love it
Because it's a good piece,
Yeah, it's
and
so
it's like
sick.
it's a closet staple that you know you're gonna wear eventually.
Yeah, 100%. Like
Yeah.
whenever I was with tour, when I was on tour with Hayden, we went to Chicago, pulled that bitch out, dude. It was fucking
Fuck
like
yeah,
it was
perfect,
like yeah,
man.
it was like fucking -7. It was beautiful. It was amazing. You know, I was not cold at all. You know, you got to have something like that. But
How do you feel about fur?
Fur?
Wearing furs.
I don't care.
Like a mink.
I like fucking Ryan's mom got Blake a mink stole for fucking Christmas. He has this fucking mink scarf. It has the
So
head.
sick.
It's so sick. Like, but you know, like getting it at like a vintage shop. Like if you care about that, like it's already fucking. It's already
Not
dead.
me, brother. If I got money, they gonna kill that thing
What
for me.
I'm saying, like, you know, if you want to be ethical about it, like, fucking get it at a vintage store. But, like, honestly, for me, I don't really give a fuck, man. I eat fucking hamburgers, bro. Like, I have a fucking cowhide rug. Like, you know.
Would you wear a chinchilla?
Yeah.
Oh,
I want a chinchilla jacket.
I'd wear a dog fur fucking coat, dude. I don't give a shit. If it looks cool.
You might have to do that to Nacho when he goes.
Hey, man.
oh my God! What are you gonna make?
Make
a
it into a
glove?
little hat.
Yeah, turn him into a little beaver hat.
Like, yeah. A coonskin hat.
That'd be nice.
Looking like Davy Crockett.
Hell yeah. You gotta have his little nub tail hanging off.
Oh. Nah, dude, he's old now, so he's got like fucking moles all over his body now. His fur's
He's
ruined.
like covered in
Yeah.
liver spots and shit. He has like a little knot on the top of his head.
Damn.
He's got more than one now. He's got,
Oh,
like,
that's
3 or
fucked.
4.
He's growing horns.
Kind of.
Shit, he might. He's got to sin somewhere,
That
dude.
dog's a devil, man.
I personally barely noticed it like 2 months ago. I was like petting him and I was like, because it was like
God.
this like little mole that was like protruding.
Oh,
So the
no.
past like 6 podcasts we've done, he's been coming in here, but for some reason he's asleep tonight. So that's why he's not in here. But he's been a bitch lately, so we let him in here.
Bro,
But
his bark even went too, man.
Yeah, you heard that net fucking little cry. Oh, dude. I hear that shit in my sleep now,
Oh,
man.
gosh.
Shit bugs me.
You're
That's
gonna miss
funny.
it one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I am actually.
Exactly. Let him fucking yap.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's always crazy coming back here, man. It's so, I don't know. Like, things are fucking expanding so much out here, and there's always new shit, and I don't know, keeping up with the politics of who fucks with who and all that. It's so weird. Like, man, like, I'm just now finding out, like, flips ain't even cool anymore.
No, Flips has been fucking lame for like a year and
Yeah,
a
once
half.
they changed
Sucks,
management,
man.
unfortunately, we still go there, but they changed management.
That sucks,
Kinda.
man.
Their food's expensive as shit.
Yeah, it's not Jackson Bros Meat Locker anymore. You know, shit like
Damn.
that. So they,
Yeah, I knew his brother, and it tripped me out, you know, because it's his twin.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they
You
look
know about that?
exactly-
Yeah.
I don't know that guy. I've never even
Yeah,
met him.
no, that guy was going to Gypsy House a lot. So I knew him, and yeah, he knew Josh and shit. And so it tripped me out whenever I saw this this other guy, and he had like fucking earring. He's like the edgy version of his fucking.
You know he's
brother.
Muslim?
Really?
Not Dave, the other brother.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
I didn't know that.
I was like, how both?
No. Whatever the other brother's name is. I don't even know.
That's crazy.
I don't even want to say it.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but yeah, fucking wild times, man. Yeah, it tripped me out. I'm friends with a couple of his buddies out in Houston. I don't know if you met.
He came over. He came here.
Oh no fucking way.
Yeah.
You know about.
He came here, and then he came to one of my movie nights when he was in town.
Why did he come here?
Who was he here with? He was here with Dave, wasn't he, for the pod?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good friends with Peter Keltz, and that's why Peter.
Yeah,
I think that's why.
Yeah, but I don't know if he watches this, so I'm gonna watch what I say. But is a fucking crazy motherfucker, bro. He's insane. But yeah, he came over to my fucking Super Bowl party last year, tripping on fucking shrooms, man, and watching the Rihanna thing with him, like while he was fucking tripping out, bro. Like it was, I don't know, the most insane Super Bowl party I've ever fucking been to.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was great. Yeah, he brought a bunch of shrooms for everybody and was like, yeah, all right, everyone just have some. And everyone else was like, I'm good.
Oh my god,
bro.
and then her performance is all monochromatic, just fucking you up with reds.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
Nightmare.
Yeah. But yeah, I know here. That's nuts. That's
He
like
might have did the podcast
because I've never seen him. I've never seen him outside of Houston. You know, I knew him as a Houston guy. That's a trip that he came here.
Yeah, he was at this house.
That's nuts.
We were talking about UFOs with him.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what it was.
He talks about anything and
Because
everything.
the fucking thing broke. That episode, he was here.
What thing?
You weren't here. It was me and Swag, and him and Wade, and the Roadcaster broke. That
But I was
episode.
here for a podcast. That
Oh yeah, because listen to this. Actually, now I'm remembering. I love you dearly. This is the middle of summer, and her and Dave
Oh yeah.
are eating hot Cheetos,
Dr.
and,
Pepper.
and drinking Dr. Pepper in 100-degree probably.
I am
fucking
like
garage.
dripping sweat. There's a water bottle in
That's
front of
tough.
me, and I'm like, anyways, this room temperature Dr. Pepper and these hot Cheetos.
Oh.
And
No.
to about what I said about Dave, he kept wiping his shirt, and he had a white shirt on.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you know, his shirt was all fucking red.
No,
You don't remember
that's
that?
my
I
worst
didn't notice.
nightmare, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
I remember I was just actively.
So that episode
fasting.
never went out because my Roadcaster broke. But yeah, we were talking about UFOs that episode.
That's funny.
That's when Dave and Chase came on with the foil hats the next
Yeah,
time.
that's why they came on.
Oh, I seen
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's funny.
That was a redo.
Chase is an awesome dude, man. He's a
Yeah.
cool guy.
Good friend.
That's
good friend.
funny, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro, if you had heard that. We were talking about like CIA shit.
Oh god.
And
no.
so then the Roadcaster broke and we were like, what the fuck? You know, we were all
yeah, dude.
drunk and high.
You don't
and
talk
shit.
about the CIA like that, dude.
I told you I don't talk about.
I don't talk about the CIA.
I don't talk about Jews and I don't talk about the Clintons
That's smart.
on this podcast.
Yeah,
that's
that's
about
smart.
it.
We talked about the Jewish people in the tunnels last month.
But that's fact.
oh,
You know, we can pull up videos of that.
miss them.
Oh, that was a wild time. Are you on Twitter?
No.
Did you see that though?
Of course I saw it. Yeah, it was
The
it was-
memes that came out
yeah.
of that were the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. No, I like the guy that was tweeting, like a month before.
noise.
He's like,
Dude.
I heard Yiddish underneath
Bro,
my house.
I was so drunk just thinking
When
about
that shit came out, he was like, "You owe me an apology."
Bro, that shit had me so sick.
That was crazy.
For like a week, I was just thinking, like, imagine you're telling your friends you heard Yiddish under your floorboards,
It was just so funny
And
because
the-
it was like going back to like November. Like it was like 2.5
my
months.
and you
of
know
him
that's a
saying
liberal
it.
place, so then they were probably calling him racist. They were like, "You, what are you talking about? You're racist." And sure enough, there's
so
some motherfuckers tunneling under your house, dude.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh, I couldn't stop laughing when I first saw it.
Good for them, man. Good for
Sure,
them.
man. Whatever. Do you? Don't let nobody tell you what to do. I guess. So-
Jeez.
Oh, that was the funniest day
Man,
ever.
I'm excited to go out to New York for the first time, man.
You ain't been out there?
No. Just
Are you going out there for fun or for?
No, we're
playing?
We're doing an East Coast tour in June.
Where what's it? We're at New York.
I know we're playing Brooklyn.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, it's our #1 most listened to area. Brooklyn.
They want to be fucking cowboys so bad.
Exactly. No, that's why I think people like it, and I think that's why like country is having a resurgence. It's just like people are so sick of like this like washed out like shoegaze shit, and they're also sick of this like opulent like rap shit that they can't like relate to and they can't pretend to like anymore. And so they're turning to like this Americana thing. And that's why folk music is doing so well. That's why country is doing so
Shout out
well.
to country.
Yeah, I mean, it's like even like dude, there's like indie versions of like Leonard Skinner nowadays that are like doing super
like
well.
that.
Yeah, no,
I do. I like
it's
that.
sick. No, I like it a lot. And like whenever we were recording, we didn't really think about it at all, like that it's a trendy thing. But yeah, we just released it at the right fucking time. It worked out. It's really fucking sick.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but like in the 60s this happened. Like all those dudes, all those art guys in New York wanted to be country, but that spurred like outlaw country.
Yeah.
Because like they were like, no, we're the real, like
Yeah.
Waylon and all them boys like switched up and started doing outlaw country.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I mean, Towns Van Zandt, for sure. But I don't know, man. The 60s was a fucking wild time in New York for everything. I was like, people had money, things were cheap. New York was cheap as shit, and it was dangerous as fuck. And so just using a lot of really weird art coming out. I mean, that still like is like, I think that's an unrivaled time to this day. Fucking, you had everybody that started everything in one place. With like the Velvet Underground and shit. Like, I mean, that just like, there are bands that's still ripping off the Velvet Underground that don't even know they're ripping off the Velvet Underground to this day. And that's 60s New York, man. If I could go back in time to any time in the world, it'd be then.
It'd be
The
them.
60s New York.
Jesus.
Dirty, man.
No AC in that fucking
Hell
hellhole.
no, bro. Fuck it. You don't need it. Too busy doing fucking weird pills or whatever. You ever see Midnight Cowboy?
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that movie.
Hell yeah. That's then, dude.
Oh, man. It's crazy to watch like old movies in like based in New York. Just how grimy
Yeah,
and
it looked
disgusting that
fucking
place was.
disgusting,
Yeah,
man.
like, everything was run like people. It's probably like the same as it is now. I've heard. I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know. I mean,
Nah,
the
it's
place is
too-
getting
it's-
bad out there.
It's too cleaned up, man. They used to
You know,
have
I don't fuck
fucking
with the liberals.
They used to have fucking porno theaters in fucking Times Square. Now they got the M&M's museum
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit. Like fucking, it's just all touristy, And then all like, and then now Brooklyn is just nothing but fucking, trust fund kids and shit.
I want to live out there for a summer. I want
Yeah,
to go there or the fall. I wanna go
Yeah.
out there.
yeah. I do want to spend some time in New York for sure, but I'm just gonna be hitting it for a day. Just go there, play, unpack, pack back up in the morning, and leave, and then we're going up to Boston right after that. And then after Boston, we're going all the way to fucking Atlanta, then Nashville. And then,
Fun.
yeah. Atlanta's going to be cool. I have no expectations about Atlanta. Like, I have no idea what it's actually like, I just hear about, like, fucking, all, like, the rappers I fuck with, like, live out there and shit. I've seen a couple episodes of the show. But
They've all been Rico'd, man.
yeah, for real, man.
Good food, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Free Thug, bro. He did all that shit, but, like, let him go.
Did you see that his lawyer got arrested?
Hell yeah.
I don't know if the word is appropriate to say, so I might have to bleep it. But her mom made a video, the lawyer's mom.
It was fake.
Well,
That wasn't her.
but somebody quoted and said, "There's nothing like a." I was laughing my ass off when I read that.
That's
No,
fucked.
I
I don't know
did
if that's
see
an
that.
appropriate word to say, but
That's
man, that shit made me laugh, bro.
Oh my god. But yeah, bro. Free Thug. He didn't do that. He's good. They need to put me on the case.
He's fucked.
They need to put me on the. He is so
That
fucked.
boy's gonna spend the rest of his
Who's
time.
that one like witness that they brought that is just playing fucking dumb? He like looks like shit on the stand.
Oh my god.
Tell me the whole
It was
trial's
the
just been
one where
fucked.
like they were literally trying to get him to do like the blood sign, and they were like asking him to like describe what his fingers were doing, and he was like, "I'm making a little beat."
Oh my god. Oh
What
my
does
God.
what does thug stand for?
Truly humble under God.
Truly humble under God.
Let's go, dude.
I'm a thug.
Hmm
Oh my god, man! I was thinking about all that. He killed it back. There was like this
Yeah.
picture of it was like, who's a better bisexual, Playboy Cardi or Prince? And somebody quoted and said 2014 Young Thug. What are you talking about?
Yeah, for real. Dude, yeah, no. Young Thug is I don't know, man. He's one of those dudes, like forever. He's like Prince, he's like David Bowie, you know. He's a real
For real.
Yeah.
He truly was one of the like guys I would have loved to interviewed once. If I could have ever.
Good fucking
You know
luck
what I mean?
getting a fucking straight answer out of the dude.
That's what would have been awesome.
Earth 2. I'm from Earth 2. That shit was so sick.
Did you see that video where that guy ate the bug?
No.
And he says some funny words that I can't
Oh,
repeat.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Fuck, man.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah, that's
about.
bro.
I forgot about that until just now. Damn.
Oh, shit.
Fucking hell.
I can literally hear it in my head. What the fuck type of...
Oh my
Is you. God damn.
What a crazy time, man.
It's a good time, man.
I remember we heard I think we probably heard Stoner at probably the same time. Back in like fucking what? It was like 2014.
Yeah, it was 2014.
Yeah, fucking I remember I was at fucking Garrett Doyle's house in that fucking shed where all manners of fucking sin were committed.
Fucking weird times.
Yeah,
man.
fucking being 16, drinking beer.
Ooh,
Oh, crazy.
good times.
Yeah. We felt so cool drinking beer at 16.
I wanted
I remember listening to Stoner.
I wanted
Oh,
to
repeat.
confirm this. I confirmed it with you Saturday, but I wanted to tell it on this podcast. This is for the listeners who probably, if you think I'm lying, T. Kelly can confirm this. 2016. I mean, not 2016. We were 16,
Mm-hmm.
and you brought up Bitcoin,
Yeah.
and we weren't working at that time. None of us had a job. It was still affordable to buy Bitcoin as a 16-year-old with no job.
It was cheap as shit.
Like how
And-
cheap?
I think less than $10.
Yeah, less than $10 for sure.
And
Yeah.
because
and-
you said because the heathens you hung out with bought it, used it to buy drugs.
Yeah. You would use it and go on Silk Road or just anywhere on the fucking deep web, and you just fucking buy fucking shit ton of weed if you wanted, but also people were just doing like Molly and shit, and and getting like small amounts, and you just fucking your Bitcoin was like equal to like a fucking dollar, and so you'd get like 30, 40 Bitcoin and just buy drugs. And that was all it was good for. That's what everyone thought it was gonna be good for. And yeah, I mean, I have homies that fucking bought Bitcoin back then and just like spent it all. Just not giving a fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is dumb.
Yeah.
What is it worth now?
Dude.
40,000,
Oh my
A
god.
For
Bitcoin?
one?
Yeah, for
right, roughly.
for one, yeah.
And we could have had a wallet full.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we could have bought like 100. We probably would have pushed out of fucking getting buying drugs.
Also, think about how hard it would have been though to keep that hard drive for 10 years.
Yeah.
So, okay, like,
Yeah.
this is, I have never delved into that, but like, so say you have a Bitcoin and you have $40,000. Is that just like $40,000 on the internet?
I don't.
Or like,
you got,
are you able to
you
cash
gotta-
it out?
you
Like,
gotta transfer it. Yeah, you gotta. I forget what
Robinhood?
it's.
is that legal?
No, I
That's
mean,
the whole
I-
thing
I
about
think-
it.
I think
It's
Robinhood is like they might have offered that service, but you have to transfer it to like a certain wallet, and then you can cash that out.
So that's what the whole debate about it. Where is it legal? How do you tax it? Type shit. But pretty much you can probably get it all
Yeah,
untouched. Like
yeah,
nobody would know.
Yeah, you can
It's
get it
encrypted and shit, so it's like they wouldn't know
all.
how you got it. That's
Yeah.
why you buy drugs with it. So
Yeah, it's untraceable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what's so special about it, though.
We should have.
And then fast forward to when we were 21, Choppa's like, "Yo, let's buy some Ethereum."
yeah,
And even then, I was like, "I'm not fucking buying shit. That shit's worth thousands now."
yeah,
And we could have bought it for $5 fucking.
Yep.
I feel like I remember Swag talking about that when we first met him.
Yeah, he was on it, but it was already like up in price.
Oh.
This was when it first was like,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this was when it was just a whisper. Nobody fucking knew what the fuck it was. I just knew it was a way to fucking buy drugs, and I heard about it from a Vice thing.
Now we got you. I really want to talk about those times because, like the way I send you fucking. So back in the day, T. Kelly would send me vines. Like you would not imagine the vines you were finding and sending me. Like I still think about those people. What was his name?
I don't know. There's so many.
Jabba Jar.
Oh my god.
Fried chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
Those guys. Like,
yeah, dude, it's crazy that some of them actually just have like they're like on Instagram
Young
doing
Turd.
this. Yeah, yeah.
what's his name now?
Nick Coletti.
Nick Coletti. This is when he was Young Turd.
Yeah.
And Dr. Toilet.
Yeah.
And Attaboy.
Yeah, dude, but like some of them, like Cedric.
He's funny.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that he was like Vine.
Yeah.
Deep in the trenches of
yeah,
Vine.
Yeah, and he's like still staying relevant, which is insane.
Click
Cedric
toenails.
66. Yeah, bro, but like he's like fucking doing like an OnlyFans now, which is
good.
Also fucking insane.
Yeah,
like,
bro, good for him.
Like, what the fuck, man? I just never saw that shit coming.
You were like, and then that like we had no business being on. People think Twitter's bad now. Whew. 20 like.
No,
20,
I remember Twitter in high school.
We were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
There was a thing called the Great Twitter Purge.
Oh my god!
Where they were leaking people's nudes because they didn't like you. They said, "Fuck you." There's your nudes on the internet.
It was called Twitter Purge because of the fucking movie The Purge. Like it wasn't like oh my god.
I still follow Bill Ratchet.
Oh god, I forgot about Bill Ratchet.
Every Thursday he would tweet that dude double cheeked up.
Yeah.
Until he died, then he stopped doing it.
That guy died?
Yeah, he died like 2 years ago, maybe.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna say Fent.
Nah, probably like just being overweight and obese.
Nah, damn.
Yeah,
I thought it was just gonna be Fent.
Maybe. I don't want to put smut under dude's name.
Fent's getting everybody, man. Fent just got too mad, like fucking.
Yeah, dude, I saw the video.
What? There's a video?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to see.
They
that.
didn't show him dying, but they showed him right before he died.
Oh my god.
He was tripping because he was on ketamine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like in his room tripping, and then.
Dude, like I don't know. Nobody at my house like does drugs, but we have like drug test trips. Just because like in Houston, you don't fucking know. I mean, out here, you don't know anywhere. But there's. I mean, dude, like every time I get on Instagram, there's always like somebody is like putting a PSA out on Instagram, like, "Hey, test your drugs." Fucking somebody just died of Fent. Like,
Our buddy does it. It makes me sad.
yeah, it's fucking scary, man. It's really fucking scary.
Ooh.
Who's the one guy that does it?
Oh, well, I thought you meant like fentanyl. I was like, oh my god.
Oh no, cocaine.
Yeah.
No, I mean, dude, but they put that shit in everything, man.
Yeah.
Apparently it was in ketamine.
Everything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they put that shit in K. They put that shit in Coke. They put it in. I mean, dude, what's fucked up is like they put that shit instead of like heroin, man. Like, and everybody is getting on fucking Fent, man. And you see that shit in Houston, fucking bad. You see it in every major city, But it's really bad out there, man. You see fucking dudes just nodding off everywhere, like under every fucking bridge, man. It's just wild as shit, and it's fucked up. Not all of them are fucking like bad people. A lot of people are like really cool, but it's scary. It's really fucking scary. It can happen to fucking anybody. That's the scariest part about it.
I don't even know why people play around, man.
No, fucking, I don't know, man. I guess you just gotta be really fucking bored, It's like, if you got shit you want to do, like, what the fuck you doing spending money and time on that shit, Like, dude, I don't have fucking time to go fucking drink a beer nowadays. Busy as fuck, Like, it's, I don't know. I think, like, that's one reason why, like, it took me a very fucking long time, and I'm not even really doing that good right now, but like everything that I've wanted to do in the past fucking 10 years, I mean, since like I've always tried my ass off to like do wild shit, that, like since I was 18, fucking took off to LA, came back, fucking doing all sorts of shit, trying out all sorts of shit. Not once has it ever gotten me paid or worked out, not one time, until like a month ago. Not until a month ago did anything I fucking do work out. And if I had been fucking up, getting way too fucked up all the time, not about my shit, I would have even missed this opportunity, or I wouldn't have been prepared for it, And I don't know, like, I feel like if you're just like getting too fucked up all the time, like everybody knows when you're getting too fucked up, too often, too much, all the fucking time. Like I don't know, it just feels like you don't really have like that thing, you know,
Yeah,
that you'd rather do.
It sucks to watch.
If getting
when they
fucked
don't
up is
have,
your
like-
is your number one thing that you like doing, like that's terrifying, man. That's really scary. And it's fucked up, man. That's like a lot of people. That's most people that you meet.
I don't even know if they like it. They're so fucking lost.
Nah,
Yeah, I was
no.
gonna say I think people just get lost.
They get bored and lost.
But I want to say, like, even more so, like there's different levels to it, because there are people that just want to get fucked up, and like so many people that I've worked with throughout the years, like at like regular jobs, is, you know, I'm like, what do you like to do outside of work? I'm like, oh, I like to go to the club. It's like, damn, like that's.
And the
you're
club
like,
is the fucking lamest place.
Yeah,
That's all they got, man.
Yeah, but it's like that. Like that's it. It's like, you know, and I get it. Like you go into a fucking club, especially like out in Houston and shit. It makes you feel important. You're at this fucking beautiful place. You're listening to this crazy music. You're surrounded by beautiful people, and you feel like you're part of something. But it's so fucking fake. It's so surface level, you know. Like, and you go in there and you just you get to feel good. You get to feel really good for a very short amount of time. And then you wake up and you feel like shit, and it's over, and it's not fun anymore, and you got to wait 7 fucking days to do it again, you know? And then where you fuck up is you can't wait 7 days anymore. You start doing it more often. But the thing is, man, most people can usually just keep a cap on it, you know? And it's going to stop you from getting any further than where you're at. But that's what's scary, is the people that, like, it's terrifying to see people that overdo it, but it's also equally terrifying to see people that just, like, keep it moderate forever, you know? Is always going to keep you right here when you could be here. Yeah. It's terrifying, man. I hate seeing people like that I know personally, you know?
That they're like functioning at that level.
Yeah.
You know, but even if you're functioning, it really is just kind of wasted potential, because it's just like, man, if you just compartmentalize some shit just a little bit, I bet that's all it's all you need to really just kick up. And it's, hey man, but everybody does life at different
I don't know, man.
different paces.
I think
For
about
sure.
that too, like how shitty life would be to just go to work
Yeah.
and not really give a fuck, like not have something you fucking love and are passionate about. I feel bad for those people, and I think it's a lot of that. And then they do that drug, and it's that fucking powerful. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Nah, man. And you know, I also think there's just something in you, like if you're going to do it, you're going to do it anyway. But like whether or not it works out is completely dependent on you, you know? Because you can get yourself in the right opportunity, but if you're not there, always, like with the way the culture is right now, dude, it's always strike while the iron's hot. And it's like, if people forget about him for a year,
Time waits for nobody.
It's hard to get
That's
that
it.
back.
That's
hard
it.
To, hard to get that momentum.
yep.
A month is a long time. A year
It's like I
so
look
much
at it
shit can
like
happen
the
in a year.
universe is testing you, and that was your one shot, probably.
And but also it's amazing to see that he is functioning at that level where you can just do this amazing thing, and like since he runs that record label, like also provide opportunities for so many people. He organized one of the coolest like underground fests ever. I don't remember what it was. And every sick indie band you could name was there playing. It was the most stacked lineup I've seen in my life of like people that are under 100,000 monthly listeners. Like everybody I'd want to see in a year all played that shit, and that dude put it on. And will it ever happen again now? Who fucking knows? You know, and it sucks, man. It really sucks to see. But I don't know the guy. I don't know him. I love his fucking music, but I just.
What's the band called? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're sick, man. They're really fucking sick. They're the best shoegaze band ever. And I fucking hate shoegaze.
What the fuck even is shoegaze, man? Can you explain this to me?
Shoegaze is a style of music where like there was it's like My Bloody Valentine, like really washed out guitars where you're just running a shit ton of pedals. Your guitar doesn't sound like a guitar anymore. It's just you like your guitar sounds like reverb. That's it.
Yeah,
And
I'm thinking about like Fleshwater and shit like that.
Yeah, Fleshwater is like the new version of it. Like Slow Dive, My Bloody Valentine, fucking Blue Tile Lounge. Like those are like the OG shoegaze bands that came out in like the really late 80s and early 90s. But because grunge was such a fucking thing back then, none of them were able to really take off because that void was getting filled. But now, because of things like Spotify, those bands are blowing up now, and it's causing kids to start doing
I know,
shoegaze now.
it's wild. Like I see like these 20-year-olds fucking listening to like, I don't know, like My Bloody Valentine or like Placebo or some shit, and I'm like, fuck y'all. Like I don't know, but also I guess good.
Yeah, like I'm just glad these bands that like didn't get to live up to their potential are getting all this fucking money now. Like Duster, whenever I first listened to Duster, like they were like super underground. It was like the thing to like, oh bro, have you heard about this band Duster? Like no one's ever heard of them. Now they're like 1 million monthly listeners, and they started their own record pressing company called Numero Group, and they're going and printing all of their buddies' old bands shit on vinyl for the first time. Cool. And they're also doing this really new thing of like, they put these Spotify playlists out on Spotify, and if they get big enough, they'll print it on vinyl. So you'll get to buy your favorite playlist on vinyl.
Fuck, we should do that.
It's so fucking sick. It's so smart.
I follow some pages, not that like put them on vinyl, but I follow some like Spotify pages that like, they're like really cool. They're essentially like EPs or albums, but they're like extremely curated niche little subgenre. Like I saw one that was like a Texas hardcore, but it was like a really like niche thing where it was like only like 9 songs, and it had the coolest album cover. Like they put out album work and everything.
That's some people's jobs.
It's cool, and they have like millions of fucking followers.
Dude, on Patreon we do like a weekly. Bradley puts the playlist out because we listen to music and we talk. Fuck, we should put out a fucking vinyl for like the best of.
Good luck,
that
bro.
would be cool if we.
That shit is expensive as shit.
Yeah, pressing vinyl is like.
Or a CD.
I guess, yeah. No, but I mean that's why like if you're going to do that, that's why we actually need to do like make that a music directed podcast, not just like a talking circle while we listen to music. You know what I mean? Like we would actually need to make it about music. Like speaking about like
throwing it out there right now.
Okay, we got bored.
Well, I was just gonna say, well, like, all right, yeah, we'll do it. We'll talk about it later. I just thought about. I didn't know you could do that. To be completely honest,
I didn't know you could either.
That's a cool idea. Like playlists. I thought you had to do like.
Yeah. Like I mean, usually, because like record companies. So, like, of course, like back in the day when they first started, they couldn't do something like that. But now it's this thing where a record company would want that to happen. You know, back in the day, it's like, why the fuck would I let you have this song on your vinyl? What the fuck is this? But now Numero Group is so fucking huge because Duster runs it, you know, that now it's like this sought after thing. You want that to happen. It's so fucking sick. And I'm a fucking simp for Numero Group. I buy up that shit constantly, man. It's so fucking cool. But,
so much cool shit.
Yeah, I know, man.
Much fucking cool shit.
It's a whole new world. They had a big pop-up in Austin recently, and I fucking paid out the ass. I was having people go out there and just buy it for me, you know, because it had all this exclusive shit. Yeah, it's fucking cool, man. Like a lot of shit that isn't gonna hit shelves for like probably like another year. But yeah, I got a couple of those at the house.
You gonna be busy in May?
I'm just going out to LA for like 4 days.
I'm telling you, Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer are doing a 5K. I'm gonna be down there.
Well, oh, in Austin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All these.
Do you know the date yet?
I don't know the official date yet, but they said May in Austin.
So I'm gonna be going out to LA and playing 2 shows, but I don't know when we're going to be going out and recording our second album yet. Like it could be April and it could be May, but just let me know, you know. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to recording that second fucking album. Are
you guys recording in LA?
Or where? No, we're trying to get in and record in North Carolina with someone that I really, really like that's just doing all the other bands that are very similar to us. And he's like pretty much like a tastemaker, like producer at this point. Really exclusive, but there are a couple of people that I know that have recorded with him that like I'm hoping that I can get a good word in.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited for that.
Did Hayden?
Hayden didn't. Hayden went somewhere in Florida and recorded his latest album. He's actually putting out. No, I can't say that. I can't.
But he's in Europe right now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing his last show in Berlin tonight, and then he's coming back. He'll be back on Thursday.
Amarillo Highway.
Yeah, Amarillo Highway, man.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Hayden. He's helped us out a lot.
He's too big for this podcast now, man. He don't want to come back on. That's all right.
He's too big for a lot of podcasts, man. He's a
cool dude, man.
Oh,
or
fuck yeah.
He did that tiny desk. I was like, God damn.
I know, it's fucking crazy. He's only gonna get bigger, and I mean, dude, he's our best friend, and you know, I mean, dude, like, there's not too many people from West Texas that really do it, and like, he's like the blueprint, man. Like, I really want to, you know, I want to be alongside him. You know, I want people to really give a fuck about whatever's going on out here. You know, like, I don't know. It's like, dude, every time people reach out to us, they're like, "Do you know Aiden Pettigo?" Like, yeah, I do. It's funny.
He's back in the Rillo now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's back out there. He just got a new place. I want to visit him a couple months back. He's doing really good out there, man.
Fuck Amarillo, but how is it out there?
It's nice. I like it. I like Amarillo more than Lubbock. Like, if I was gonna go visit one of them, I would go visit Amarillo. But
really,
yeah, straight up.
So nice about it out there, man.
Man, I don't know. It feels more like a West Texas town out here. Like, there's just nothing but fucking like chain restaurants, and there's Texas Tech, and you know, during the summer it's completely fucking dead. Nobody's here.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah, that's you know, like Lubbock is just Texas Tech. You know, I have a lot of really great friends here.
Unfortunately,
but besides my friends, there's really nothing to do out here, man.
Not a goddamn thing.
I know,
Shout out
man.
to Buddy Holly Hall though. That brought some fucking things in here.
I'm fucking glad that's out here. But yeah, dude, fucking someone needs to open up like a real like alt bar out here. I don't get why there isn't one. Like, out in Houston, fucking I only go to like little dive bars and shit, but they're better than any fucking bar you could go to out here. Like, Flips is like the coolest thing.
I follow a dive bar out there. It's called Rabbit's Got the Gun.
Yeah.
They have some fucking events out there, and I'm like, damn, like it just looks fun.
My homies throw events there, like,
and I see like they do like cruises, and I did see somebody got shot out there like last year. That was sad.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, that was really sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked them for their flyers, and I started looking at their shit, and I was like, wow, how cool.
Yeah, me and Choppa go out there a lot.
He was the one who sent me the flyer.
Of course.
It was like forever ago, and he like sent like some like event or whatever. He's like, seems like something you'd like or something, and I was like, cool, like 9 hours away, thanks.
Yeah. Fucking yeah, we go there and we go to Little Danny Speedo's Go Fly Kite Lounge. That's my fucking spot, man.
That just sounds like a fun, like a cool name.
Yeah, it's
Say
it Little Danny Speedo's Go Fly Kite Lounge. It just won best dive bar in Houston.
Oh shit!
And it is probably the shittiest one I've ever been to, but it's the best.
What's the beer prices looking like?
Fucking like $2 for a Lone Star.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, but you're fucking. I don't know who you think you are.
Fucking $4 for a fucking whiskey sour. Oh, those got me fat though. I was on the fucking whiskey sours like a motherfucker, bro. And then they started getting to know me, and they'd pour fucking double, triples for me for fucking nothing. Like, sometimes literally nothing. It was fucked up. That was a dark place. Yeah, that was not fun. But yeah, no, like if you go to Little Danny's, like every single fucking like band in town, like after the Go Play show, they all go there. It's Narrowhead did a fucking music video in that bar.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see them there a lot. They're always on tour. They're cool.
They would be cool to see. I believe they might be playing Sick New World.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Narrowhead.
Yeah, they're interesting. They just play like random ass shows every once in a while. We were supposed to play with them back in December, but there was like fucking 7 people on the bill, and we were just like, man, fucking playing at like because there was like 7 people on the bill. We're like, dude, we're gonna be playing at like fucking 5.
Yeah.
The sun's gonna be up. Like, fuck that. Like, the sun's gonna be up, and we're not gonna make fucking no fucking money from this shit. So we just
they're pretty big now though. Like they're getting up there.
Huge. They're
I remember.
massive.
I think it was like 2019 or 2020 when I heard Cool in Motion for the first time, and yeah, I liked it. Kept it in the back of my head, and I started seeing them like on like lineups, and they were like on like random, like for their sound, they were like on like metal tours or hardcore tours or like random shoe, like they were just wherever they could really fit. It's cool.
And they're gonna be at Signal World.
I will say that, like, going back to what we were saying earlier about how like all these like older bands are getting like, you know, like these like resurgences because of TikTok or Instagram trends or whatever. I will say that's the one good thing. The silver lining that I find in this is like, because they are now getting hyped again, these old bands are getting put on festivals, and that's why I'm having the fucking time of my life at these things.
Glad. Like, yeah, like Deftones is probably bigger now than they've ever been.
No, truly, like I mean, Deftones was always that bitch, but like they like became like yassified like the last 4 years.
100%.
Like them, Slipknot, Kitty, all that shit.
It's so funny.
It's weird. I'll say this: we have Korn on the playlist at work now.
Wow.
Regularly.
That's crazy.
And I remember like, no.
Oh, that's what you mean by that. Okay.
I mean,
I get you now.
even like fucking like Limp Bizkit is like kind of.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Love him.
And they know it too. They know it, and that's why
no.
they're
Even
mean
now,
and,
like Fred Durst, like he just fucks around. He's doing the whole cowboy thing now
He doesn't give a fuck.
on stage. They're going on that tour. It's like we've been talking about it, but it's like Limp Bizkit, Bones, Riff Raff.
That's probably
Jody High Roller.
Nate No
Jody and the High
Face.
Rollers?
That's the craziest shit.
And Corey Feldman.
Yeah. Oh.
I know. I have been
I saw
cringing
him.
everybody out.
I saw him in Beaumont.
How was that?
I was so fucked up, and it was the best time of my life.
But you know what? I feel like just out of cringe, out of respect for him, you would just have a great time. I saw a video recently, and he like came out, and then he was like, his back was like to the crowd, and then he was like, "Wait, no, start over, start over!"
Yeah,
he like freaked out on stage.
That's so sick.
Made him start over.
That's so
and then
sick.
also before, the band was trying to get them to shout like the Comeback King, and the crowd was not chanting with them. And so he came out anyways, and then he also just had to restart. Anyways,
Oh my god.
good for him being on that fucking tour. He's
Yeah,
gonna
I
make
don't know why
money.
you were talking shit about him. He's awesome.
I'm not talking shit about him, but
No, his music is the worst
No,
music
last
ever.
week
not
you
good.
did.
Because it's not good. It's not good, but it's just, it's cool to see him, you know? Yeah.
You gotta get out of here.
Yeah, here in a second.
All right. Well,
I got this full text in.
tell that damn Canadian I said what's up.
Hell yeah, you know it, man. You got a new truck, man. It's looking nice.
I've seen that.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man.
Fucking cowhide seats.
He's a cool dude.
He's the most American Canadian I've ever met in my fucking life. You ain't got a fucking green card.
Dude, we had a rancher on here and he was Canadian.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there are a lot of them over here.
Yeah, but anyway, man, it's been a pleasure, man.
Shallowater.
Yes, sir.
Check them out.
Yeah.
New album coming out probably soon.
This year.
There you go, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, T. Kelly, thanks for coming.
Are you gonna tag this as me or Shallowater?
Both.
Okay.
Jen, got anything?
Follow me at Hella Soft.
Well, I'll tag you. You can tag me.
Texas Chainsaw Alchemist. Probably by the time this drops, next Lords of Film movie night will have been announced, but we'll see you March 13th. I don't know what we're playing yet, but come.
There you go, man. Patreon.com/NakePitStudios. Check it out. We'll see y'all guys.